If the tangent is negative, it has to be either in the second quadrant or the fourth quadrant, because tangent is, everything's positive in the first quadrant. That's what the A stands for. And the T stands for tangent is positive, okay? So it needs to be in those two quadrants. But then it says the cosine is greater than 0. What kind of numbers are greater than 0? Positive numbers. So it has to be down here. Okay? So the angle needs to be down there. That's how you decide where it is. You want to go over that again?
I thought that was negative.
Wherever the letter is means it's positive. So we know that tangent is negative because it's -5. So it can only be negative in second and fourth quadrants. That's where it's negative. Well, which one is this particular angle in? It's got to be in the fourth because the cosine is positive. If they had said the cosine is negative, it had to be in 2.
So the cosine is negative and the tan is negative for the bottom right.
No, cosine's positive. See? You said cosine is greater than 0. Cosine is positive. Okay? So we know it's in the fourth quadrant. So I'm going to draw my angle in the fourth quadrant. And the angle always comes out of the center. So we know it's in the fourth quadrant, and we're going to practice that a little bit. So make sure you know what quadrant you're in. So tangent is opposite over adjacent. So I know that the opposite side of the angle is -5 and the adjacent is 1. Who does not understand? So I'm going to disregard that negative on the 5 and I'm going to find the hypotenuse. So the hypotenuse is 1 squared plus 5 squared equals c squared. 1 plus 25 equals c squared. 26 equals c squared. So this side here is the square root of 26 that cannot be simplified because 26 is 2 times 13, so nothing comes out of the hood. Everybody got that? So now they want the cosine and the secant of that angle. Well, cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. So that's 1 over root 26. Can't have a root in the basement. So the cosine of theta is root 26 over 26. He's the cosine. Got it? The secant is the flip of the cosine. So instead of flipping this guy up here, flip this guy and you get root 26. Because if you flip that guy, you'll get there, but it'll be a lot more work. So if I look at all students take calculus, and where is secant positive? Secant's positive where cosine is positive. So that's going to be here or here. And in which one of these places is the sign positive?
Top left.
No, that one, the top right.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, top left is out because you're only dealing with the ones where the secant is positive, okay? So we draw our picture here. There's my angle. Secant is 4 over 1, so cosine is 1 over 4. Everybody get that? That means that the 4 is the hypotenuse and the 1 is the adjacent. So how do we find the other one? We have 1 squared plus b squared equals 4 squared. B squared equals 15. 16 minus 1. So b is square root of 15. Everybody get that? If they want tangent, the tangent of that angle is square root of 50, opposite over adjacent, so square root of 15 over 1. And the sine of that angle is square root of 15 over 4.